After a great trio of games on Thanksgiving yesterday, we've got Friday football to tide you over here as we join you from Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, folks. It's the Bears and the Eagles in the NFC on EA Sports. On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. His guys just 2 wins over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to kick things off on this Black Friday. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 138 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile of yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but now it's 3rd down. You look at this Bears defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In motion, the tight end. They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
At the 37-yard line.
That's complete. Rondadunze. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
27 yards. And the Bears.
Off the bootleg, it's Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Looking to throw is Williams. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense.
Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Back here in Philadelphia for this Black Friday game, a tradition that was instituted back in 2023, and part of what folks call John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. And Big John, of course, meant so much to us here at EA Sports, and also to so many of you who spent your holidays listening to him call games in Detroit and Dallas all those years. So Charles and I just want to acknowledge and celebrate the legacy of the great. And I put that in all caps, the great John Madden. Smith catches left side. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he'll get this down to the 47-yard line. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. This now a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and 10 at
the Eagles had 5 and 6 to start play. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
At the Bears, 26-yard.
Barkley inside handoff. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hurts going to keep it right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goddard, his tight end over the middle. 3rd down at 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
That's good for the Eagles. 1st down.
Barkley diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length.
And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Now, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Jordan Davis
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. To throw, Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Up the middle with Barkley.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Bears take over.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, here's Williams.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On fourth down, here's Williams. Stiff-armed him. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To the air, Williams. Pass complete to Odunze. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing is Williams. To the left side, he's got his tight end Loveland. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and goal.
Here's Swift. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monongai. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The offense on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. They'll try and do this. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 19. Back to throw. Williams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield, and his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Burns fumbles it. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. The Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
A short one there, caught by Granson.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll drop to throw.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Montez Sweat. A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving weekend, everyone. Enjoying this Black Friday football. Let's get into it. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. The Ravens always tough on defense, and this play no different here. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Ravens keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, each team's been able to manage just 1 touchdown, 7-7 tied at the half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Here's a handoff to Swift. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
15 yards on the play. That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Bears first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 13-yard line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Santos for the Bears field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Eagles 7.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Play action. Here's Hurts. A throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Gervon Dexter
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A nice little juke. Well, now only 35 here following a 43-yard, 8-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
Now a carry for Swift.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Looking to throw. Williams. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. That didn't appear to be a designed safety blitz. I think he was just going off instinct.
I love the way you described that because I'm thinking along with you. I'm not sure that was designed that way, but he saw an opportunity, gambled a little bit, and made it pay off.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
26-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Hurts sets up to throw it. Complete, it's Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. To the right side and into the hands of the tight end, Granson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
That's another Eagles first down.
They go play action with Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bears first down.
Now it's Swift. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Pass complete to Loveland. And a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line.
Bears first down.
To the air, Williams throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Williams going to look to throw again.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
On to Santos for the Bears field goal.
From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold them to a 3-point kick. Now you give them the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
This offense so far on 3rd down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5.
Williams looking to do it.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Caleb Williams
with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game.
And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
A short one there, caught by Granson.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw here. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. The third down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. The Bears offense and running back DeAndre Swift headed back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bears first down.
Here's Swift. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
That's another Bears first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now the point after try for Santos. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the
That time, a 9-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Throwing is Hurts. Out left to Dotson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. On the option left, it's Hurts. He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6.
A gain of 6. And an Eagles first down. First and 10.
He'll look to throw. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Saquon Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Barkley inside handoff. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Hurts on the option right. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Jaquan Brisker.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back to the end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Eagles 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A little juke. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 3rd and 2. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. The Eagles
Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And they take a knee. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Chicago, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.